What's up, YouTube? I am at work and I've got here about 10 minutes early, and so I thought, do you know what? This video has been on my mind, or I've been thinking about it. I was thinking about it last night, and I've been a bit busy at the moment, so there's a lot of things that I want to take action on, but you know, like worky things coming up, and there's just things that keep coming up and sort of like getting in the way of some of the things I want to do. So I'm like, why not take action and make this video now? And I want to make this video, and I basically want to call it like, you know, spiritual wisdom that was gifted to me before I truly understood what it was. Because I think everybody goes through that. You know, when you're young, somebody will tell you something and it will be like the best piece of advice, and you probably don't actually fully comprehend it, or at least I didn't fully comprehend it, because I was receiving some of these bits of information when I was like 20, 19, and yeah, and I guess like I was just starting my spiritual journey, or meeting for the first time some people that were already on a long-term spiritual journey. So basically I want to give, there's some things that stuck with me for life, and in particular one thing that this one lady said, actually. So this video is almost like dedicated to her. Her name was Sharon, and I worked with her in David Lloyd, my first job in a gym in the UK when I was about 20, like I'm saying. And yeah, she gave me some really cool pieces of advice that have stuck with me forever. She was almost like my first sort of teacher in a way. So yeah, let me think. One of the first things that she said to me was that I, you know, probably didn't fully comprehend, that I obviously understand now. And actually, this is pretty kind of like, you know, this is pretty simple. But one thing she said is keep educating yourself. I remember her saying that to me. Always keep educating yourself. Keep learning something new. Study something new. Take courses. Study by yourself. Just, you know, always learn something new. And I'm a big learner. I'm always learning something new. I'm learning from my environment. I'm learning from my surroundings. Or something that I've always done is sit and study myself. You know, I've never been somebody that's had loads of money to just go and pay for courses here, there and everywhere. But I've always been somebody that will sit and self-study at home. And, you know, so I guess like I kind of understood it when she said it. It made sense, you know, keep educating yourself, keep learning new things. But, you know, now I'm just like, now that I am a person that really has, even though I like to learn new things then, even though now I have learnt a variety of new things over the years, I can understand why that is so important. Because, you know, as you learn more, you expand your horizons. As you learn more, you get to essentially, I think, choose more. You generate choice. As you learn more, you generate choices. You learn about the things that you're curious about. You are able to make your own conscious decisions about what it is that you want to do or how you want to utilize that information. And I think that is bloody wicked. So yeah, that is something that I understand on a much deeper level now. Another thing that she said to me, one day I went in and I had a bit of a headache, and she said, you know, I said, I've got a headache. And she was like, oh, asked me something. And she said, you know, the words that stuck with me is there's always psychological behind the physical. And when she said that, I kind of was like, wow. And I started wondering, you know, like why certain things were certain things, like what was psychologically behind any physical pains, any physical issues that were appearing on my body were. And, you know, like at the time, obviously I understood what she said. There's always psychological behind the physical. But to the point today in which that I understand it, that I practice it. Do you know what I mean? I put my neck out just a few days ago and I was like, right, what's the psychological behind the physical? I need to assess how I'm feeling. What is the pain in my neck? Do you know what I mean? Like, you know, what is the pain in my neck? What's the pain in my neck right now? And I had to assess my feelings about people, about friends, about everything. And I kind of went and I went inside and I openly communicated with the people around me. And I decided, you know, what I thought might be psychologically causing me physical pain. And it's the same whenever my knee goes. I've had a knee operation at one point. If it starts feeling weak or anything, I question it. What's the psychological behind this? How do I hurt myself? How am I sick? And I believe that today, like, and that's why I don't play into a lot of the propaganda that goes around. I do think that, you know, even with the stuff that's occurring at the moment, you know, I say it doesn't exist in my house. I'm not afraid. I think everything is psychological before it can become physical, because you need to psychologically almost be vibrating at the same frequency as the pain, or you know, it's your body is a communication device. It's trying to communicate with you. If you're feeling some form of pain, it's asking you to look inside. You know, it might be telling you to sit down and stop and look inside. And I'm a big believer in that, basically. So that was another piece of sick advice that she gave me. There's always psychological behind the physical. Another piece of advice that she gave me was never let anybody interfere with your peace. And she said to me, you know, you need to, when you wake up in the mornings, you should put up a ball of light around you. Because I went into work one day and, you know, me and my girlfriend had been arguing and I was a bit down. And she was like, you know, never let anybody really, like, I guess, feed on your energy, essentially, even if they're not consciously doing it. But like, you're allowing somebody to feed on your energy, or you're allowing your energy to be drained because of somebody else. And she said, put up a ball, like a light ball, so that it basically reflects energy off of, you know, reflects energy that's coming at you, like negative energy, to try and drain you or whatever. And as much as, like, you know, I like that, and I have practiced putting up a psychic barrier, and, you know, I have done a lot of that shielding stuff in the past. For me now, maybe I don't necessarily shield so much, but I understand what she means by just, you know, like, don't let another person disturb your peace, your inner peace. That's yours, and only I can take that away from me. And that's something that's taken, like, maybe a lot of time to practice, a lot of years to fully comprehend, or to fully understand how not to let another's energy drain you. But that was something that she told me that now, again, I can practice, and I can almost preach as well, because I've learned how to do it. And I don't want to talk about how I do it in this video, because I think, you know, then you have to start giving examples, and I just don't really want to do that. But yeah, that was another amazing piece of advice. It's much nicer than that one, like, always look after number one, always look after yourself. I feel like that's a bit aggressive, but, you know, looking after yourself is sometimes not allowing other people's energy to drain you, or putting up not even a barrier, but just having such a strong sense of inner peace that nobody else can. Having the ability to let go of desires and wants, and anything sort of, it's almost like anything sort of a little bit selfish. Let go of the ego. Once you drop that, the freaking guru sits in, and he sits peaceful with anything in any turmoil. So yeah. This handbrake keeps on, like, squeaking at me. Okay, and is there another piece? I'm sure she said one more wicked thing. Oh, God. Look at me. I'm forgetting. How can I be forgetting this amazing piece of advice? But anyway, there's 3. I might do part 2 of this video or something. We'll just see if I start remembering some of the other wicked things that she told me. There is something else. There is, but I'm literally getting a mind blank now. So anyway, that was that. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. Can you hear that? I'm, like, so scared the car is just going to start rolling. Anyway, thank you for watching my videos. Thank you for all the comments. Thank you for all the support on my channel. I think I'm going to roll down the hill. Thank you for all the support on my channel and all that. If you made it this far, thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next video.